Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Layla and today I'm giving y'all an income report for December 2023. Alright, so for December, I made quite a bit from my business, but I also spent a lot in expenses. So kind of a balance there, but it was still really helpful overall. In case this is one of the first videos you're watching of mine, I do have a full-time job. I'm a Salesforce consultant, but I am not going to talk about that income here. I do give a monthly update and I share my income from my full-time job in that video. This is specifically from my business. So I do have a couple of YouTube channels. Obviously this one that you're watching. I have a lifestyle YouTube channel. I have a lifestyle blog. I have a blog to go along with this YouTube channel. I also do financial coaching. My packages are on my website. The link is down below. And then from all of this, I get affiliate sales as well as sponsorships. So I'm going to start by going through my business income, my extra income, and then my expenses. All right, first up, my business income. These are all sorted from smallest to largest. First up would be Teachable. This is where I host a couple of my courses for my lifestyle content, and I had some money left over there, I guess, so that was $4.17. Then it was Etsy. That was $124.68. Buy Me a Coffee /support, $175. Coaching, $668.13. Mediavine, these are display ads on my blog, Living Like Layla, $726.53. Affiliate /sponsors, $1,736.13. And then finally, Google AdSense, which are ads on YouTube, mostly from this channel. That was $1,770.79. So altogether, I made $5,205.43 gross from my business. One of my strongest months. I believe there was one month earlier in the year that I made more money, but we can check that out on my goal tracker. So let's hop to that now. Okay, here's my little goal tracker for my business income. I had a goal of 30,000 or more, and I already achieved this several months ago, but added on this $5,200. So now for the year, I've made over $44,186. That is so cool. That's a lot of money to make from just doing everything online. Oh, I did want to look at when I made more. So back in July, I made a little bit more than this month. This would be my second highest earned month. It's definitely abnormal. Like, I don't usually make over 5,000, but if I do want to leave my full-time job, I feel like I need to be making over 5,000 from my side hustle, from my business, to feel comfortable and pay for everything that I want to. But yeah, this is still pretty good, and I could probably live off of this if I wasn't like saving or investing heavily. All right, next would be my extra income. So first is Citi cashback. Again, these are from smallest to largest. So my Citi credit card, $18.82. Lottery, I won $20 from a scratch off from Christmas. It was a gift from my dad, so that was exciting. Discover cashback. This is the Discover It credit card, $24.65. Bank of America cashback, $31.71. Gift for Christmas, my mom did give me $50 cash, and I just put that in the bank and then put it into savings. Chase cashback. This is the Chase Freedom Flex Freedom credit card, one of my favorites. That was $93.52. This was so high because Q4 they were doing 5% back on PayPal. And yeah, if you do like any online shopping whatsoever, you can use PayPal. So got quite a bit back there. Next would be Facebook Marketplace. So I had a meditation mat and a kitchen table that I sold all together. Well, not to the same people. It was actually two different people, which was cool. It seems to happen like that. Like those have been posted for months. At least the table has been posted for months, and then it always is like back to back when I make those sales on Facebook Marketplace. So don't give up if you have stuff posted there. That was $150, and then altogether from extra income I earned $388.70. So let's go ahead and look at my goal tracker for extra income. All right, so for my extra income, I never really set a goal for this, but put it at 6,000 at some point and have been just tracking it because I achieved this quite some time ago. I added in this 388, so that means for the year I have made $12,227.38 in extra income, which is a lot. I don't think I'll make this much in 2024, just because this did include a couple of like large chunks. I did receive like an apartment deposit refund, and that's not going to happen in 2024. A tax refund, I don't know about that this year. So yeah, overall just really grateful for this, but I don't know what to expect for the new year. But this amount is pretty solid and helps out so much. Like I obviously am able to cover quite a bit with $12,000, and some of these things I do have to pay taxes on, but the bulk of it I don't really have to, which is cool. All right, final thing would be my business expenses. You can see there's a lot here. This was one of the costliest months for me. These are also smallest to largest. So first up, Thinkific. Oh, this one's actually negative. Negative $345.50. If y'all remember last month, I was like, you know what? I upgraded and I didn't need to because I didn't need that upgrade since I had like kind of a business fail. So I requested a refund and they gave it to me even though I was like not supposed to get it. I think I was like out of the refund window. So I was grateful for that. I did want to include this in here so I wouldn't forget talking about it, but I'm probably going to move this over to November and just like subtract it from that purchase back in November. But yeah, that was a relief to get this refund. Next is Google Workspace, $18. Canva, I had to pay my annual membership for that. That was $119.99. LLC plus S Corp. So I don't want to talk about this too much because I don't really know yet. But I did decide to. I had somebody email me about becoming like filing as an S Corp, and if you do that, you can save a lot in taxes. And I was thinking about doing this, but there were a couple of things that I was like, no, it's probably not worth it at this point, but she convinced me to. I actually need to respond back to her. Shout out to Anita for providing all of this information if she's watching. But I did end up doing this. So this costed for now $299, and it's going to take a couple of weeks for everything to happen. I think like by mid-January, I should have things ready to go. And then it will be, I have to like pay another thing. But so this was like covering the LLC, and I used Zen Business, I think, to do this. So it's covering a couple of things, but I don't want to talk about it too much just because I don't know the full thing yet. But just know that I now have an LLC. All this time I never had one. You don't really need it unless it's like unless you really want to, but it makes your taxes a little bit more complicated. Should be fine. I'm excited. Since I am planning on taking my business full-time sometime in the near future, I think it's a good step to take and should save me quite a bit in taxes. Plus, opens up a lot of different investing opportunities to me. Next is Teachable. So I did have to pay for that, and that was $351 for the year. Camera / tripod / batteries. I did purchase a new vlogging camera. So obviously I always film on this one for my sit-down videos, but I wanted a smaller one for filming like my day-to-day life on my lifestyle channel. I really didn't need it, of course. I just wanted it. It was on sale. Altogether, that was $548.49. No regrets there. I'm really happy with the camera, and I like having a smaller one. LT Media, that was $800. Now, I am no longer going to be... They're the ones who edit my shorts videos. So I'm actually no longer going to be working with them in the new year just because it was really experimental, and they're great people, like awesome people. I like their work that they're doing, but it's just hasn't been worth it for me to pay this much money in exchange for not that. Like I'm not seeing too many results from posting shorts content. So you'll start to see that dwindle down in January and beyond. I probably won't get around to posting shorts. It's something I've always like wanted to do, and that's why I hired them. But yeah, it just hasn't proven itself to be worthy as of right now. So that was the last time I am paying them. And then final thing here was the debt over it grant. So I did have this money saved in a sinking fund, but that was $1,000. And I did pay this out to the winner in December. Altogether, business expenses came to $2,790.98. So quite a bit for the month. I believe this was my highest month, and luckily I had that debt over it grant saved up, so that really helped. Things should be much lower throughout 2024 though, so I'm pretty excited about that, and hopefully since I'm doing this LLC S Corp situation, I'll save on taxes still, and I really want to increase my business income. As y'all know, I set a goal for 50,000, and so if I am able to do that, that comes with more taxes, and I think it'll help to be filing that way. That's it as far as my income goes for the final month of 2023. I will continue these going forward. I'm not too sure if I'll change the format up at all just because of filing as an S Corp. I think that will change things because I have to like pay myself from my gross income, like give myself a kind of like a W-2, have myself on payroll, which is cool. So it might change the format of things and have things separated a little bit, but I'm not too sure yet. I just have to wait and see how that looks. Let me know if y'all have any questions, but otherwise, thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next one.